Tuskar Phoenix
10
doesn't seem like
seconds
that great.
remaining.
Yeah, I feel
5 seconds
it's a
remaining.
Phoenix 3, and they want to pick a Kit Rack hero.
And give Crit the Witch Doctor? Okay.
No, give Crit the Phoenix.
Oh, Crit the Phoenix. Phoenix is
Yeah.
oh,
Phoenix
that's
is
right.
3 or 4.
That's right.
Because
I slipped my mind that Crit's on the off lane now. That's right. Yeah. Could definitely see that here. I'm curious if business are just going to lock themselves into this the draft as it stands here, or if they want to, now that they see the Naga, they're going to try to mix things up in some way, and someone could get shafted as far as doing a 5-position Rubik or something like that, shifting over Enigma and trying to make pieces work so that they have a formidable scaling counter for the Naga. But we'll see.
So the clock is banned.
10 seconds
that leaves Kit Rack with like a shaker or two, because when you have a Phoenix, you want a
5
melee like
seconds
frontliner,
remaining.
right? That's able to like tank some spells or like just kind of like be a boss a little bit in the laning stage. So it's like the clock's out. So there's still Shaker. There's Tuskar. I mean, that's all I got.
Yeah, I know tanky 4
I mean, you
positions
just want a
who are
melee.
hybrid
You want,
3s. Like
you want a melee hero that can play with your range, essentially.
I don't know if he plays Earth Spirit. I know Crit does, but he's a melee 4 position who could be kind of tanky and disrupt and pull focus on himself instead of the egg, let's say.
I do kind of like the Earth Spirit, but I don't think I'm a big fan of his Earth Spirit. I don't think he's a fan of his own Earth Spirit.
I know he's
I
one of
watch.
those
I mean,
specialties.
we play a lot of pub matchmaking, right? I don't really.
Yeah.
It's not really out there.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
more
not
of
the
a
hottest.
specialty thing. Some other tanky kind of 4s is a bit trickier.
So, but business still do need a hero to deal with this Naga. So you have a Mu hero, Envy hero. Well, Fear's last pick in position 5. Oh no! I think I know it now. I know what's happening. This is they're gonna last pick Praxis hero. Enigma's playing 5. I'm calling it now.
Evil Genius's turn to pick.
I see it happening because you don't want this Enigma to lane versus Naga Witch Doctor, right?
I wouldn't put it past them. The problem is, it's like, you get Fear at the helm leading a draft. So is he going to waver and and change things up to get that favorable matchup? Which I get, risk throwing some people and some precarious heroes, which are going to be in some precarious roles.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
but we'll have to
something
see.
we talked about yesterday, right? Saying like you don't really want to do this, but you want to like have the right matchup and pick something that can actually deal with this Naga. I know what the hero is? No, I don't. But well, they actually banned the Timber Saw. Oh, okay, I see. Because they thought Doom is maybe the offlane with the Enigma. Rubik is already 4. Want something to lane with Rubik. Rubik +1.
Using a lot of time here.
There's I think Ogre's the last one too, I guess. Oh, Pango.
Pango's not considered, but kind of checks those boxes a bit. Rolls around, disarms,
Pango, then.
And causes a lot of problems to assist with the egg. And yeah, Crick can even take that as the more farming centric role in the 3. And
Kid Track plays the Pango as well, so it's really hard to really say what they feel is going to be better. Because this is a really it's a beautiful Phoenix game outside of Ursa right now. Like Phoenix is like a super boss against both Enigma, Rubik, and Doom. Because none of these heroes can hit.
Let's see what we got.
Darkseer.
There it is, Darkseer. Okay, so that is no flexibility when it comes to the pointy-headed man over there. I'm imagining that is set in stone is to be Brax's hero, and there it is. So Moo, and yeah, that certainly looks like Envy Doom.
Envy should definitely rush like a Radiance or something. This game, I think his based off his like pubs and everything, I think he likes generally rushing this like Necro Book, because like when you're playing in this like mid lane, you can farm it like 6 minutes or something, like maxing out Devour 7 minutes. Like, I think even faster. But it's like a 6-minute Necro 1, and then I think you can finish Book 3 by like 9 or 10 minutes if he has like free farm, which he generally does.
I'm curious how EG want to approach a match when you're going against kind of a core Doom. If it changes how you want to play it, whether you're, if he decides to step off and work in the jungle, if they're going to try to advance their movement on the map to encroach onto Envy and prevent him from trying to scale fast with this Doom, or if they're just going to say it's not something we want to directly deal with until it's like team fight time, and just trust that Arteezy will just scale better and get his own space.
Yeah.
But good team fight and everything still on the side of Evil Geniuses, and respectable team fight on Business Associates side. You got the Enigma there to make things happen.
Respectful, huh?
Respectful.
Respectful and good. But yeah, you're right. EG does have better team fight. Okay.
It's better. It's like, but Business, it's like you got just Black Hole, and it's kind of like half of your game is just having the Black Hole available in your pocket. You don't want to just be throwing it out every fight.
Darkseer is actually an insane team fight, not only because of his spells, but it's like you have to think about what also contributes to team fight is how you itemize, right? He's a natural like Greaves carrier, he's a pipe carrier. Like these team fight items is like essentially it's still the same as team fight.
Absolutely. And depending on who EG have and what items they have and how they itemize, he even gets the benefit of that with his ultimate too. Just able to contribute so much, dumping into that fight, and he brings so much like late game, like high ground kind of defense. Let's say they're in a position where they do need more time to scale. Now in this particular matchup, you're going against a Naga. Maybe scaling is not in the cards for Business Associates, but if it were one where they need to stall for more time, it's great to have a Darkseer in those cases to hold things out. But regardless, we have our first game underway, folks. Welcome back into another day of Beyond the Summit Pro Series Season 2 action. Partnership with Monster and the Humane Society. Thank you so much for putting on another event, another $50,000 up for grabs between these American teams. 10 teams to battle it out now as we wind down the group stage action here. I believe only 2 days remain of groups after today. And then we're going to be going into the playoffs. I know a lot of people out there missing Grant. Grant should be returning playoff time, I imagine, taking a couple of days off, as I had the pleasure to kind of step into the studio and join my good buddy here, Jimmy, as we watch Evil Geniuses, Business Associates, the top two again in the groups, battling to hold the first seed position here. Whoever walks, potentially could be tied for first seed, but if BA can take the 2 wins here, they'll be at the top. King of the Mountain.
Builds.
Let me look at what we got here on Mr. Envy. The 2 shared tangos. That man's got a belt for his pants, and he's got a Quelling Blade. All right.
I really love what EG is doing. Sorry, not EG. BA. They are aggroing into them right now, and this Naga is not going to be too happy. Their idea is, it seems like they just want to snowball this Doom. I think when it comes to like mid game, they're able to pressure Naga, slow down Naga's farm, slow down her timing. Doom's gonna be ultra fat. She can just constantly run at her and continue like snowballing harder. And if he's able to doom her in every fight, I think they should be able to win every single fight. Otherwise, they can also doom the Kunkka prior to boat. But if he throws boat out, then just doom the Naga.
For sure.
And I think that's honestly their win condition. If the game goes late, it's obviously EG. If BA continues to pressure and oh, there's Naga's already TPing actually.
Sidestepping that lane setup. Crit will come right in at that moment, and we'll have to see if BA want to respond with their own shifty rotation at this moment. Mid matchup, Kunkka Doom underway now. Kunkka leading out the charge here, Ryoya. I don't know how familiar he is with going against the Doom in the mid lane, but for now he's certainly enjoying the extra bit of harassment.
This is definitely how you really enable a Darkseer, because Darkseer is a hero that's really good when it comes to mid game, but it's just getting this hero out of the laning stage, because no matter every time you play this hero, it's every core and their carry always gets free farm, but they're aggroing, giving him the safeness, so he's always going to be able to get his levels now, and that's the most important thing for Darkseer.
Yeah, because he needs time and money and items and levels, and then he really becomes a figurehead in these fights for sure. But he needs nourishment, and a solid laning phase and setup could get him there that much faster. And when he's a part of this lineup that BA have, where it has to kind of scale and move at a faster pace when you're going against a Naga, you can see the value for them in this laning phase. Fear's nearby though, letting him know that I'm here in case something does get a bit shifty. But
yeah,
he gets the
he's
farm
bottom lane now. He's trying to get the pools here. Fly got another nice double stack on the small camp. call it like a little insurance policy in case you ever need a pull and deny the wave, get the wave back. Not much is really happening. Ryo is actually doing really well mid right now. You know, Envy has a really nice wolf creep.
Here, shift out. Envy forces the Eilon situation back. They make their approach onto Brax, but obviously has the Surge available to make it away. Not sure if it's necessary for Arteezy to have like that point saved or not for Ensnare in case a kill opportunity does present itself, or if he just wants to kind of play it, you know, more straightforward and greedy to get the Naga farm.
No, you generally don't unless you see like he's like about to be level, or he turns level 4 and like these guys are like 10%, 20% HP, then sure.
Yeah.
But because it actually getting this net for this one kill, it's like really not worth it because it actually slows down your farming. Farming speed quite significantly.
If the opportunity would really have to present itself. You know, if Brax is getting kind of low here, it'd have to really be for the taking and at the convenience of a level for sure. But not under too much threat. Both sides kind of getting their own piece of the pie in that bottom lane for now. Not too much kill potential happening on really either front. Even in the top lane, you know, both supports have kind of that bailout option as we see the pull here coming out from Snay.
Really unfortunate. Brax only has like 6 CS right now. Naga's at 17. He's getting completely zoned out here.
Yeah, even now Brax just totally shoved out on the side. He muscled back and finally forced to surge away. And he has no more sustain items at all. Is that what's being fished out? A bottle for Brax?
Yeah, he's getting a bottle for his lane.
He needs it. He's a thirsty boy. Uh-oh, hello, Kitrax here. Give me that bottle. No. Oh, he did get it. Okay, I was going to say, damn, that would be... Oh,
that would have been
awful. Oh, that would have sucked. But thankfully, Brax is able to get that bottle in his hands.
Kitrax's doing a really good job at Fear bought a sentry to D-ward, and he's constantly blocking it, and he's like, you can see he's like struggling. He just got level 2 now, like 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, able to get a minor pull there as well, so Kitrax putting in the work here as a lane partner to Arteezy.
On the bright side, it just seems like both offlaners aren't really having the greatest game. They're both level 4, pretty low, deprived of creeps right now. 5-minute bounty runes are coming out.
Yeah, it looks like BA are going to have a firm hold on the top bounty setup. Mid lane, Ryoya taking off a bit here, 37-9 to 19-2 of Envy.
Oh, wow. Doubling a CS.
Yeah. He's up and away here, and will be getting already at that level 6. Don't know if he has too much kill potential, but Snaking is coming around the corner to this mid lane, and he is going to go for the kill. X, Torrent combo. Will it be a full solo kill? Yes, it will. There we go. Ryoya showing the rewards from having that successful laning matchup.
That was a good lift by Ryoya as well. We baited him to getting that last hit, and he set up for the whole boat. And Fly TPing in just like an insurance in case he needed that extra damage from stun.
Cross pass with Snaking nearby, but that could be a problem now for Envy as he returns.
That was actually kind of big, because how the Devour works is like he was actually really close to like digesting it, and so he actually didn't get that bonus 140 gold. It was like just about to pop as well. So it's like not only that death was like really nice, it was like super value kill.
Whoa, big kill top lane. Crit able to get the jump onto Moo and takes the Ursa down. And now he'll be able to step back and salve up. You know, Snake King had been floating around that mid lane. I suspect they just saw an opening, an opportunity that they knew the Rubik wasn't going to be around and just pounced. Got the jump. And suddenly EG creep up 2 fast kills on the side lanes, plus they have a strong mid lane here. Looks like 3 lanes going the way of Evil Geniuses as it stands. Naga 32-11 to the 16 here of Brax.
So this lane's a little like awkward for business in bottom lane because like I think this Enigma's just soaking up his XP. I think he should just get like a single pull and just go straight jungle right now and just gotta be greedy because it's just like Enigma is just naturally a greedy hero, right? And you want to just play the hero how it's meant to be instead of like forcing this like position 5 right now.
Trouble for Envy. Mid lane, the boat is back up. X combo and Flies here with the Maldic. He is all but dead. Boom. Slaps him down. Ryoya will score another one. 3-0. Off we go. Fly coming through with the woo. It's a wonderful
I think
line.
Envy needs to buy like a single bracer or something that will really help him with his survivability here, because he's 1100 HP. He's always just gonna melt. Once he gets a nice
6 strength from Necro is okay, but yeah, not enough durability for him to survive that kind of thrashing.
Yeah, I mean, having a belt, bracer, and maybe a wand, like he will survive these things, because especially with the Maledict, he'll be able to do that burst damage.
And Ryoya feeling himself, totally looking to snowball up as they now put their attention more so on the bottom lane, jumping in for Fear. The Coconut, the Maledict, Fly steps away and says, "Take over, boys, clean him out." As it's going to be Fly who does get that last hit onto Fear. Follow up, Envy, top lane, getting the kill onto Crit, but we'll keep focus here at the bottom as they're making the move to clean out Brax. And it's a 4-on-1, so no problem in chopping him down. Ryoya will secure the killing spree and promptly head back to the mid lane and back to the farm. But
The
yeah,
bright side of this, BA gets a tower out of it, so they're able to pressure. Crit dies again. And EG, Business still have their towers. They're all their tier 1s. So they're happy about that. They are losing a lot of creeps mid though. Snaking should have TP'd there actually to soak up that XP.
A lot of free damage on this tower also coming out, and they even glyph it. Get it, ranged creeps. As Naga was dancing around with Fear, it looked like in the bottom lane, but that was Envy's
Crit's going for a kill bottom here.
Doom debut. Oh, Fear's certainly dead. Chop down and chase. EG, oh, mid lane, hold on, we're not done yet. Just as EG strike on bottom, they're looking to go for the big boy Ryoya, but they can't quite follow through. Now he's going to be welcomed with an X-Torrent combo, or should I say just the X? Torrent not quite there. But they are able to fend off that gank pressure coming in from Business with a nice rotation from Fly and quick reaction to Kunkka.
Yeah, Mario is actually like owning this game. It's like level 9.5, almost level 10. Envy's like level 8. Move's opting for the Battle Fury build as well.
Oh, whoops. I have the overlay backwards. I thought it was here. Let me swippity swap. Wait. There we go. Sorry, everybody. I think they know from what we were saying, but fix the little team icon at the top. That's my bad. Got that fixed. Kitrak going for a deep bit of trouble here as he tries to claim back the outpost. Move takes it back for his own. It's 10 minutes. And they want to get their own share of the XP.
DD top.
Yep. A race for it. Ryoya gets it. Doesn't want to jump right onto Fear. Knows that the team's right behind him.
Book 2 is finished on Doom. Doom is up. They should look into pressuring. Enigma's going to be level 6. I mean, you can't really, like, when you're playing a position 5 Enigma especially, you can't really rely on this hole. This hole is just, like, a bonus if it's able to get off. His team fight is essentially just the Midnight Pulse. And if you're able to win the fight, his conversions can also help pressure tower.
Moo's still working to get a hold of that Battle Fury and start pushing the pace on this farm where possible. So 11 minutes and it's still kind of racing around top lane looking for little bits of breadcrumbs to pick up. And on the other side you have Naga here. Nasha already in hand and already working her way through the jungle. Top, here comes Ryoya. Finds an opportunity to get the jump onto Sneh, but not able to follow through, it looks like.
Oh, I think he broke it with his own X there.
I was going to say, what happened? But he has X, so you're certainly right.
Yeah, there's a bug interaction. I don't know how it is now, but it's just like this double X. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Self-cast it and then pull it at the same time. Sure. Very fancy plays from the king. Envy's got an invis, or smoke. Smoke setup, bottom lane. He's looking to go for a Doom. Could be a big kill. The Doom setup for Fear. That's all he had to do. And it allows Envy to, well, can't find him. Can't find him. Can't get the Doom. Oh, no. He gets rolled down, and Naga's going to make it away. And now the rest of EG come rolling into the neighborhood, and they have found Brax, and they will blast him down. He does try to surge away. Will another kill just narrowly make it out? He finds a pocket and will TP away. My goodness. Nice. Everybody having mercy.
Fear needed to use a Midnight Pulse there to break down the trees. He's diving, right? Oh yeah.
Hard commitment for Fear, looking to go for the finish. He's forced to TP, and he will be fine. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Does not. Kit track. The burn. I also heard Fly commit the Death Ward there.
Yeah, he was trying to kill the Doom, but Doom has insane regen, so kind of hard to kill him. Envy does finish book 3 now, so see what they still want to try to use his Doom. You know, this hole was like, it wasn't that important. Feels like business is a little like level deprived right now. Like seeing as Naga and Kunkka are like 11 and 10 respectively, and even their Pango level 8. Getting all of their levels. Naga's forming up a storm here.
Yeah. I mean, EG have the patience this game. If it's just going to be about playing the economy and slow rolling it, they have no problem doing that. It's more on business to try to be able to make action happen here. And you're right, you know, the Doom's available. It's good to make use of it, but I'm curious how they're going to be able to get a fight started at this current time besides Ursa just kind of front flipping his way into action. But he's still trying to flip out a Battle Fury for himself. It's about 1,000 gold to get that one secured.
Gosh, Halberd actually finished on Ryoya. Because Ursa is like their main DPSer, and
oh man, this Kunkka's got all the pirate treasure right now. He's pretty tanky.
They're playing out their own jungle. They're trying to kick Naga out of bottom lane right now, but which we're just constantly using. Like, he doesn't have wards or vision. Oh, I guess he does. He has one on the top side.
Haste rune top. Crit has the bottle. Or not Crit. Ryoya has the bottle. He'll pick that up. And that is... Moo's got to go. Yeah, they have the ward at the rune.
Oh, this is so sad. Brax is just dying to illusions. Oh, is he going to die? Bottom lane?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jump for Fly. He goes down. And I'm looking over where Brax is. And yeah, there's still a Naga Lucian chasing him. No Radiance, thankfully. But Brax is able to make it away. Can't feel great that he has to limp himself all the way back to the fountain, though.
That was actually a value death from Fly, I feel. They were actually making an attempt or an effort to go towards bottom and kill Artur. But, you know, because of that, as soon as they were scouted, Naga just ran back and farming the Ancients, playing a little safe. Finishes Manta now as well.
There we go. Battle for the 15-minute bounty. Business feel confident holding the top one, but can't get the jump on the Kit track here. You know, EG have not even had to make too much use of the egg in their own bit of team fight, but as I say that, they pop a smoke, and they feel like it is time to go on the offensive here. They clean out this mid-tier 1. Nobody from BA shows up to defend it. Fly seems to know that somebody's on the high ground as the smoke's been popped. Looks to make the move onto Snake King, commits the coconut. Do they have enough follow-up to hold him in place? The bounce back. Ward on the high ground, and that's certainly enough to take the Rubik apart.
High skill play there by Fly. It's gonna that kill, get a deep ward, gonna place.
Nice value bit of info. EG will take the 1 pick and the ward with that smoke as Brax farms out that bottom lane, makes his return. Getting closer to the mech. Look at this. It looks like Moo. Is he trying to creep inside the pit? Is he looking to go kill? He's getting the jump on the fly. He gets coconutted. And this makes quick work of the Witch Doctor. Are they going for Roche? They're pinging it. The whole team's here.
I think they might want to look into this forcing a fight, but it's kind of risky. They don't have lifesteal yet, or so. They don't even have a mech yet either.
Yeah, definitely would feel better to be able to go in a fight with that mech. But they have Black Hole, they have Doom. Battle Fury complete on Ursa. It feels like a good time for business.
This game's just kind of awkward because it's like Naga, they know Naga and Kunkka are having absolute free farm right now. Oh, nice sleep here. Look at bottom lane.
Yeah, he's sleeping out. I don't know if he saw the TPs at the outpost, but he anticipates an approach from business and totally avoids it. Now EG on their own terms looking to head into the high ground, but it is a bit of a risky position when you're going into such a big team fight like the Black Hole, but they are going to be able to burn apart Fear and take him out without Black Hole. Egg committed as they try to lock down Moo. Great rolls from Crit to lock Moo in his place. They pull him back under the egg and burn him down.
I'll take that.
That was a really nice word from EG there. They was able to scout out the outpost TP. The moment he saw one person, the Enigma landed, he slept, and his team just came back and they baited them back and got a nice team fight out of it.
Radiant's bottom tower
Now EG going
is
to
under
totally
attack.
deward that bottom. They control
Dire's
the
top
bottom
tower is
jungle
under attack.
for themselves.
So many sentries are committed there from both sides of the team on the bottom side of the map.
Look at all this.
Dewarding each other.
Oh my goodness. Every single like standard high ground position totally covered. But
Radiant's bottom tower is
EG
under
recognizing the
attack.
importance of being able to control the economy here and seeing if they can kind of neuter the growth of Doom, as he's still trying to trudge his way towards a BKB. But we'll have to see how far really just the Doom and Necro book is going to take him at this point. They do decide to shift gears, head into the Roche, look to claim an Aegis and have that bit of a leverage.
Yeah, they know sleep is down, egg is down, so this is like the best opportunity to actually force it, and at least force a fight here.
They're inching around though. They still do have the boat, and Ryoyo goes charging in through the front door. The wall's going to be dropped. Moo does manage to grab the Aegis. Business will be successful on that one. Turnaround Doom and a slashing onto Kunkka would be a wonderful +1 for Business, and I think EG made the wrong call to come near the pit. Like you said, they did not have the resources available to take that type of a fight. Without the song, without the egg, that fight is just not going to happen.
Yeah, those moments like that, it's like forcing like a timing, right? They lost the previous fight, but understanding that EG has like very high cooldown spells, which is the egg and sleep. So like let's force a fight now. No matter what's gonna happen, it's gonna be very favorable for us, and it's the best opportunity they can get. Well, that was really nice by them, thinking fast, headset play there.
A solid call from Business, and we'll see what more they can get from this momentum they're building for themselves. Mid lane, pushing in through this tier 1. Egg is now available, but he does use a bit of mana. It's not going to be available now as they try to burst down Brax. They'll be successful on that one. He didn't have the mech available, and now they look to go for Moo. He does still have the Aegis. Naga locked into the river. Does have Song, can't get it off. Okay, does get it off, but man, that was a close one. They're turning it around. They're using the potential to get the egg off with a nice time. They lock him. They burst down the Aegis. Can they get him a second time here? Crit moves to the back lines, but here comes Envy approaching back into the fight, and that's where EG pull off.
I think Snake King played a little too passive there, because Artur had 218 HP. He had his Fade Bolt up, but I think he was trying to bait some spells and try to steal a spell that Artur would have just died if he Fade Bolted it. I'm pretty sure there. It's kind of unfortunate. But I think they just underestimated how much damage they can really do. But, yeah, I mean, sleep is down again, egg is down. I think this might be another timing for EG. Or no, sorry, Business.
Yeah.
Envy just finished off his BKB, Doom's up in 30 seconds. They have every single spell up in the game. I think you should think about just smoking up and just run at them.
And even the ghost ship too on Snake from that previous fight, so what better time than now?
Short cooldown. Ghost ship is like, wait, it's gonna be up every fight, obviously. It's like
I'm saying Rubik has the stolen ghost ship to use, so let's make some use out of it and get it in this fight.
And here it is right here.
Potential jump for Naga, the run in from Moo. Snake King runs into Ryoyo, who pops a new BKB himself. Does walk in through a black hole. They turn their focus onto Ryoyo, but there's not enough damage. He turns it back now, and with Envy and Moo tag teaming, they'll finally bring him down on the back end side. The fight continues here. Crit trying to muscle him down, but he gets surrounded and taken apart. Trouble for EG here as Fly also falls. They all commence action under the Great Wall of Brax, and it works out beautifully for Business. Oh, and Naga still in a bit of trouble here. Purged up.
Oh, here comes Moo.
And he's so damn fast. Look at him go. Front flipping forward. One more hit. He got it. Triple kill for Moo. The egg committed and ineffective. That's back-to-back big fights for Business. This game is pretty much back even, teetering more so in the favor of Business with this kind of momentum.
Beautiful. That's what you call a fast play.
That had started good for EG, it looked like, because Ryoyo just came in, pumping his chest. He had a BKB. He was soaking up so much from what Business had to drop him with the black hole, but
You just have to put in perspective and how important it is about like the spells. It's like as great as it looked, it's like they didn't have egg and they didn't have sleep. So it's just like the setup and disengage that they generally have this ability to do. It's just like no, but on top of that, like BA just finished their BKB, so like Doom was like at a high peak right now. And this is how you use like effectively use your timings with spell cooldowns and items.
Well, I don't know if EG are going to just be able to simply go back the other way now that your spells are off cooldown, because there was an egg commitment at the very end of that.
Yeah, they feel a little pressure right now because Business just won 2 fights in a row now, right? They got the Roshan fight, the next fight was a stalemate, and then they won this fight, and so they feel obligated to like kind of do something and try to force something here.
They're creeping in top lane, and it could be a good catch because we're missing some Business members. They'd have to TP towards the tier 1 to get involved with this. But EG getting stunned up. Snake King will soak up a lot of the damage. They don't quite finish him off yet. Finally, they do move in. They want to get a bit more, though. Yules, as he tries to surge away, nicely timed. Turn around, big vacuum, but there's no wall available. Or maybe it might have just popped up within that second, or regardless, not going to be committed. And EG at least will get a couple of kills back under their belt. So Business still have their cores farming elsewhere here, and be grinding his way to get closer towards what looks like Ashiva's. And Moo getting... what is he getting here?
That's kind of weird by BA there. I mean, EG had a really nice wraparound, and they surrounded them, but I think maybe Snake King kind of baited Brax to go, and they should have just called it and be like, hey, like, you're out of position, just run, because BA was still farming on the bottom side of the map. And just having a support guy with a commitment from EG's smoke, it would have been really nice. But losing a core and a support, kind of sad. Envy actually picks up an arcane rune here. Maybe they want to look into doing something with it.
Hell yeah.
Radiant's top tower
Get that
is under
Doom
attack.
on that shorter
As Doom
cooldown.
says, oh hell yes.
Oh hell yes. Presence. We'll see how they linger around here.
If he's able to get 2 Devours off in a fight, it's actually insane. They get 30 HP regen. Level 18 as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Let's move
attack.
have it. Oh, he's really close to Basher. Oh, BKB. So there's another timing. BKB's finished. Fear has a smoke and a blink. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Yeah,
They should look into Doom. If they can actually Doom the Kunkka at the beginning, if this Naga is actually completely like, I feel he's kind of trash right now until he finishes like his butterfly. Like he's like, when I say trash, it's like he doesn't really contribute much to the team fight. This Kunkka is the one that he gets his BKB, he gets his halberd off, boat. It's kind of scary. But if Envy can actually jump him, which he doesn't have a blink unfortunately, but if he's actually able to get a Doom off early, then it'll be really good.
Yeah,
And I feel like they should win the fight very easily.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to have a means to be able to get into ideal positioning to get that Doom off, but if the opportunity does present itself, certainly Rio would be a great target. But on Rio's end, I'm sure looking to get that boat off sooner than later as the fight comes out. He's got an Ag slotted up, going for some torrent action. Love to see it.
Torrent on torrent action.
Really bring in the chaos when you already have like a crazy team fight, a black hole and vacuum wall and such.
This Ursa with Darkseer is actually insane. Remember how we talked about the other day about like when you have a hard carry and you have heroes that are able to enable this hard carry, and you make them into a super carry, which is like this freaking Iron Shell and Surge just running at you. It's a raid boss. It's scary.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, definitely on Kit Track to be there with that Yules to stop him in his tracks. If he doesn't have a BKB popped at the moment, otherwise it's very scary. We saw what the Bear could do in that previous skirmishes. Business Associates looking to clear out this tier 2 in the top lane. EG obviously not looking to get involved with the fight, getting their nose kind of punched the last 2 swings. They want to have a bit more patience.
Fly is actually pretty rich as well. Been getting some nice kills and assists, very minimal deaths, and on top of his Philosopher's Stone as well.
Which he has a shovel on cooldown as he's swapping in the shovel, getting bounty runes, and then swapping back, getting max gold efficiency. Dang.
So they have Fly moved out his item slot, so they might look into potentially smoking. Right now it looks like they're trying to clear out their jungle, securing the area, maybe for the 30-minute outpost. And then potentially looking into smoking to cut across the map on the bottom side where they have vision and the outpost still. That's where BA should be looking into going right now and securing that 30-minute outpost.
They're creeping towards the outpost side right now as a team, but EG could head that direction very soon too and try to meet them there.
Our tour did finish his butterfly now on this Naga, so he is really strong. 2,700 gold. Curious to see what he's gonna get next. But there's gonna be a Heart, Abyssal. Looks like Scotty. No, he's going to Lincoln. He should go Lincoln's actually. Lincoln's is really, really good for him. That's gonna make Doom very, very sad.
I was gonna say Doom obviously not gonna be a fan of that. A potential Abyssal Blade, but as I look on Moo, he's already gonna look to have an answer for the butterfly as he queues up the MKB next.
He doesn't have the Lincolns queued up. You might think about Scotty, but I just feel he should really get this Lincoln. He's actually unstoppable, so.
All right, everybody kind of congregating around this Roche pit. They know that it's coming soon, 30 seconds, and it will respawn. You know, it's business wants to maintain a hold of that Aegis control. EG would love to stop them. Possible.
EG actually feels really safe in their own jungle right now, but like BA actually has a really nice sneaky ward you can see on the left, right by the outpost. Because Fly committed like 4 sentries all around, and he missed it all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Roshan spawning now.
Yeah, there it is. They're gonna head in. EG, you can look them on the mini map. All of them running that direction now. Torrents being thrown in. We know you're doing that. Stop it now. Gotta look out for the sleep.
And he needs to be able to get this boom. We got it. We got it.
Back to go for Ryoya. Goes in. The Doom's there. Ryoya trying to walk away. The Song not stopping the bear from finishing his dinner. Ryoya goes down. He's out for a minute. Does not have a buyback. Business in total control. Do they want to keep the fight going or go back for Roche? They're going to move forward. They look to go for a sashimi treat on Naga, but can't get the finish. They back out the other direction. Come together. Fly committing in the ult and the egg combo. Then they can't decide to go for either side. They're trapped in the middle. The wall going to be committed right on top of Moo's head, and he gets finished. EG bring the fight back to even here. Rex and Snake King tossing back for Kitrak. EG step off as EE makes his approach with that Shiva's.
Fear still has hull, but they don't really have damage anymore. I was just about to say, like, Business had 5 people up. They had all their, I mean, I'm not gonna say all their spells. Kunkka was dead. Sleep was down. Just finished Roshan.
Yeah, you could feel their half commitment between, oh, we got him. That's a big kill now. Do we want to go back for Roche or what? But the fight goes on as the 30-minute mark ticks and bounties come into play. Envy now has to head to the high ground to make the way. The Coconut's there. Jump in from Fear with the black hole on the 2. Will help clear them out. Fear shows up and he's like, I got to blink. And now to the pit. But they have no bear. They have no Ursa yet. And EG, they have Kunkka back. So they're going in.
Double buyback.
Oh, yeah, this is a problem. 5 more seconds. Ryoya fending him back. He's got the axe. He's got the Torrent Storm. They're trying to keep him away from the Roche pit if they can. The Song comes out. They're hoping to secure it. And they don't have a BKB. This Roche belongs to Evil Geniuses. Can they get away? Can they get away with this? Fear links in, gets the stun. Now EG with the high ground. They turn around with a bow, and they turn around with crits, rolling Boulder through. Locking him down. Fly narrowly able to make it away. Moo charges on, looks to finish off Ryoya, gets to the high ground to make it away. While that happens, he clears out another. Snake King Yules up, makes it out. Naga so low. But they managed to finish her off. In the meantime, Kitrak will get the finish of Envy. And here comes the second life of Naga. Can they lock her down and damage her up? The split. Here comes Crit, though. Oh, the cheese! He survived with the cheese, and now Moo's in a bit of trouble with the egg. Oh, he somehow makes it out. The surge out from Brax, and now the heal.
Team fights are actually insane.
It's quite ridiculous.
Top
but after it's all said and done, EG get the Roche, they get the Aegis, then they lose it. it's hard to say who really comes out on top. It's such a long-winded fight, and both sides take their own share of trades.
I think it's kind of even. The fact that EG did use 2 buybacks, the Phoenix and the Witch Doctor, can be really. It can give them a small opening for just being able to control the map. If they can kill, especially because Witch Doctor just died, so his timer is like reset already. But if they're able to kill Phoenix in the potential next fight, they're gonna have and no one dies from BA, they can have a lot more map control in this game.
Man, I mean, there's obviously a huge value for Evil Geniuses in just getting the Aegis out of the hands of business in the first place. So necessary to have those buybacks just to make that happen. They don't get to hold the Aegis, but now it's like, okay, it cost you that. It cost you Kunkka again. You know, now the expenses are starting to add up, and, you know, it's starting to decide, like, okay, was it worth or not, considering they also had to spend the Aegis to even keep the Naga alive at the end of things.
It was the fact that BA was able to remove the Aegis and Cheese from EG, because I think they would have been in a commanding lead and had a lot more map control that they have, but now they feel a little pressured. I mean, not pressured. Oh, here's the smoke actually by EG here.
Now it's like kickoff. Both these teams have such good team fight and items for the team fight that whoever can kind of get a good lead in. Oh, Envy. Oh, no. Envy blinks to the other camp to farm, is now going to have to BKB TP out.
Bash. By crit.
Oh. And now he's stuck in a rut. No team nearby, and he goes down. Caught doing his farming on the side, unfortunately for him. The rest of his team pushes out their own bit of farm on the side and adds pressure within this top lane. A nice value pick for EG.
If and once Envy finishes Refresher, I think they're going to be in a good position right now. I think EG is going to start slowly controlling this game. Until then, it really comes down to... Oh, actually, Envy actually finished Blink Dagger now, so they have a way to jump the fight. And this Naga's starting to become a threat now. He's it's kind of hard to choose between, like, dooming Kunkka or, like, this Naga. Mu finishes MKB. I think that was an issue, that he couldn't actually kill this Naga because of how many misses that he was getting. So they do have the damage to kill like anyone now from the Kunkka and the Naga, whoever the Doom target is. And if they're able to sync it all up, you know, having the surge on the Ursa with the Doom and killing that target, killing the Doom targets will be really nice, as long as they don't have buyback and fighting in front of their base. If they're fighting in front of their base with buyback and you're using Doom, they'll immediately buy back and turn the fight around.
For sure. Now, Arteezy was able to complete the nullifier and gets it into his hands now too. Big value tool if it's going to be EG who managed to find the opening and start onto a fight.
He doesn't get stronger than this now, though.
Yeah. This is critical mass for Naga until you're getting into the whole cute Agnum Blessing Moonshard territory, but this is as good as it gets.
Big smoke by BA. I don't know if it's big, I just said. It's a
so
smoke,
big. I say that too, though. It's like it got 4 people. It's a big one. Smoke rampage.
This is the EG classic EG high ground ward, baiting into the high ground fight.
Yeah, now E charging on. BKB wants to focus. The egg going to be committed. Mu running past them all, but he gets stunned up. Will he be able to finish the egg? No, he will not. A nice drop of the wall, though. Envy totally burned apart.
Naga.
He will get totally toasted, but Naga also handled there. Ryoya looking to clean up and move in onto Mu, and Mu runs on out the other side. Crit dashes in. Brax pulls focus back towards the wall yet again. The torrent storm all over the place. Moby Dick for real here as they blast down to get the finish onto Snake King. Did Fly manage to duck out? No, he got taken down. It's a bloody mess in this high ground, but the casualties are more so on the side of business here as it's 3 for 2. But
so when I said about this like classic EG war, it's like when it comes to like nighttime, this is like their thing that they really love to do the most, is like place a high ground ward, place a sentry, camp the high ground with your tankiest hero from the fog, and break smokes. And the fight will always be favorable for them. And for BA side, I think they should have had a sentry ready, placed on the high ground, and kind of predicted this like movement. Predicted this like high ground ward from them. They do this like quite often whether they're in a commanding lead or especially in a losing position. It's like the biggest comeback mechanic.
How much is this setback business? Is it a big setback? Is it just kind of a minor setback for them?
They killed the Naga. It's really good.
Yeah.
So it's like, you remember what I kind of mentioned? It's like they all linned him. The egg was they got debated by the egg. They should have just committed to the Naga, and I think it would have been nicer and a little bit more cleaner. But yeah, he doomed him, and Ursa just ran at him with the surge, and they were able to burst him. And actually, he almost lived too. He was like 1.5 seconds left on the doom, and he was able to get that last hit on him.
Doom very tanky. Even has that little craggy coat kicker.
It's kind of sad though, because I mean, Moo really wants there's a fight here.
Yeah, snaking.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Likely
attack.
moving out. He had a couple of wards in his pocket.
Because I think every Ursa, like, they want to buy this Abyssal. It's the most broken item on Ursa. When you have to just build like this hard carry, like, it's still fine, but I just think it's super broken on Ursa. But I feel like he doesn't need that lockdown because he has the surge, so it kind of like justifies it as well, I guess.
You know, Fear working his way towards the BKB. Could be a nice asset to have. They don't have a whole lot that can stop him unless Crit manages to catch a
Radiant's
side batch or
top tower
something.
is under
Crit does
attack.
manage to come face to face with Fear. Instantly deletes half his life. Now uses the Abyssal. Disarms and
Oh, he was safe. Oh no, like he was.
takes him down. Solo pick off on the side. Nice little catch of the split push.
So the fights, it's like even though Fear will finish off his BKB, he actually just has to hold the Pango and whoever gets in there with them, just because there's an Abyssal now on the Pango and Basher, so he can swashbuckle him as well.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, EG, look at him
Radiant's
just
top
totally
tower is under
cross
attack.
all three lanes. Sheep herding business back inside their base right now. Until business are ready to get themselves back out. Pressure on the ready. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, EG right on the high ground nearby. He runs in. I'm not sure if he's able to quite get the Doom off. The wall going to be committed. There the Doom finally gets off. Back retreat from EG. Almost able to slash down Kitchrack. He has to commit the egg. Moo. Oh, turns around, runs out the other side. He ends up dooming himself, I noticed. He must have hit the Lotus Orb, it looks like.
He has a pressure on him, on Envy actually. He might do it.
There it is. Oh,
BKB?
Yule's up though. He gets the Lotus. He does not want to do him yet. Pops the BKB. Him and Moo should be able to take him down. He still has the BKB. Oh, the kit's off. The song is there. The vacuum pullback. Rio, you're not going to be able to make it away.
Radiant's bottom tower
Now
is
Yule's
under
up. He's
attack.
done for. So close, but not going to be able to make it out. Nice little vacuum cancel from Brax.
If only Roche is 30 seconds. Maybe they have the timer on and they're gonna sit there with the
It's
hero.
got to be soon.
They should wait. If they actually have the timer on it, it's practically max spawn. Envy's probably pacing the timer right now.
Yeah. Just farm, but stay close.
They got the courier in there now. Farm around the area.
I mean, there's nothing easy can do to
This
stop
is
them.
what
They
Ags-
got it for sure.
Ags refresher. Oh, timeless relic too on Enigma picked it up. It's so good on Doom. So good. There it is. With Aghanims. Who's getting the Ags? Ursa? Yeah, it has to be Ursa.
Yeah, I
right?
would say.
Give it to the
Ursa
carry.
seems good.
Oh, he's actually level 25 on this Ursa now too.
Yeah, EG, they can't do anything about it. They're just frantically
Timeless-
farming elsewhere.
They're getting timeless relic. It's actually
Your
insane
summoner has
on Doom.
fallen to the Radiant.
It changes what? The 16 seconds to 20 seconds, dude.
That's ridiculous. That's like
And
just being taken out of the whole fight. Without
Yeah,
question.
yeah. And if he's able to get two on
Oh
the
my
two
goodness.
important cores,
Yeah.
it's over. Another smoke though coming out from BA here.
Oh man, they're coming into EG side. Fly might have to tank this gank. Looks like he will. Oh, they're songing. Is it just a defensive song to bail out the Witch Doctor? It is. I mean, I suppose it's only 70 seconds, but you know, I imagine that business are gonna find what they can. A jumping from Envy, he dooms out the Phoenix. Wants to get the snipe kill. Egg's gonna be out now unless he buys back.
I think they wanted the gem, but it was too deep. They know that they kind of assumed that he didn't have buyback maybe, but they know that his timer is going to be very long still. So it's 90 seconds. Doom's on. He has refresher up in 50 seconds. But actually, I think it's pretty good. Like they don't have to force anything. They can just have continue map control, continue getting their gold lead, And by the time Phoenix spawns, he's gonna have double Doom up. So I thought this was actually a super value kill. They don't force anything too crazy to get the Phoenix buy back. Because they don't want to use this refresher too early, in my opinion.
They also didn't give him the Timeless Relic. They gave it to Snake King, and Envy's like, nah, I want Ninja Gear.
Honestly, I can see it. I can see that's 20 seconds. I mean, if you're getting a Doom enough anyways, and two of them, two 16-second Dooms is enough. And the fact that it's pretty good on Rubik too. So.
Honestly, in solo Smoke of Deceit for Doom, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it's a poor man's Shadow Blade to get in there and try to make a Doom happen.
I'd rather have the Ninja Gear for sure. But if it wasn't for that, then give him the Timeless Relic. I didn't notice that they had this.
Ninja Gear's more.
He's always gonna have.
I was gonna say just more anime appropriate. Well, kind of suits Envy. If I'm being honest here, as business pull back a bit and they pop a smoke. Was that a big smoke? I'm not too sure. I think that was medium to big.
Top tower is under attack.
Big smoke is 4 more.
That was big then. That was a big four business smoke.
And Doom solo smoke, so that's huge smoke.
Okay,
actually.
now it's got giant smoke.
Oh,
are they actually gonna blast down Naga just like that? Okay, the Force, the Glimmer, Fly, dumping everything he can, but they got the wall to block him in. They know the Naga's there. The vacuum pull back the boat. The song still living on. Naga makes it back and inside to safety somehow. Wow.
BTS Newman is pinging.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not. He's putting him on blast.
I sincerely think Fear should have just committed the hole. It's a carry. I know you're not getting big holes this game off. Like I think he needs to like kind of shift this mentality. This one-man hole. Like he felt that he was dead. But I think just committing and throwing everything on him is like this little minor overcommitment is like big. I thought about just holding this guy, like screw it. And the 4-step one, and he actually fortunate enough I looked at it. Arturo didn't even have buyback. That's the irrelevant.
The timing,
part,
the timing for buyback. I thought he had the money.
No, he doesn't have gold for it.
Oh.
That could have been like a huge window of opportunity for them. Actually, probably would have won him the game there, but it's okay. Here.
Ifs, ands, and buts.
If, ands, and buts.
Or candies and nuts or something like that. I don't know the full saying, but
I don't see how EG is really gonna. It's really difficult for them in this situation now because they did have like a 18k gold lead or so, and now they're down to like BA has a 2k gold lead now.
EG in their classic high ground positioning here. Here comes Moo charging in. He's got the surge in the ion shell. He gets hit immediately with a nullifier and has to run out the other side. X pulled back, vacuum on the other front. Envy going in, looking to get the Doom. Hits it up on the Pango. Hit pretty hard and muted. Kidrak though from behind, looking to heal it up, but Moo finishes the job, cleans out Crit. Crit gonna be forced to buy back now as Moo chases on, looking to go for Ioya. The wall gonna be committed. The boat to fly out. Still disarmed now. Can't trudge on. The song is there. Kuka barely living. Runs out the other side. Fear has the hold. Just wants to clean up Ioya with a right click, gets it done. EG scrambled to make it away. Business come out on top. Still get the hole held in their pocket.
Mentioning about this classic EG high ground ward, it was 15 seconds before nighttime. It's different when it comes to daytime high ground wards in comparison to nighttime wards because of the vision that's provided and how much fog that you get from like uphill and downhill advantage. But like they were preparing for this nighttime high ground ward. But fortunate enough, like business just bossed up with their Aegis and just ran uphill.
Snake blinking in, telekinesis pullback, vacuum, fly crushed under the power of Moo. Moo gets hit up with a Riptide, but Naga not able to really scratch down the thick skin of this bear. And Moo will hightail it back out from the base, but the siege goes on, jump back in, now comes out from Envy. Lotus Orb. And Envy's BKB will be finished there. Still 30 seconds before Ioya returns. Not too much damage yet onto this tier 3. It's got to be mostly on Moo here to start scratching down that tower. They don't have really good tower hitters, to be honest. So
killers.
It's all killers, right? So they got to kill them and then put their focus on the tower. Moo not able to still get the finish.
So it's probably communicating right now. It's like, let's just wait, chill out. My Doom, I don't want to reuse my refresher with 30 seconds on Doom. My double Doom is up in 30 seconds. They're trying to set up on bottom here. Let's just wait, camp around the area, clear out their jungle, and have a little reset a little bit here.
Oh, and I didn't notice, yeah, they handed off the Agnum's Blessing to Brax. You may have mentioned that. I didn't hear it, but
No,
Or
no,
just a
we
different
thought
map?
about I was gonna go to Ursa, but
Yeah.
we were both kind of surprising. But at the same time, wait, so I don't know how it's a double wall, right?
With the Agnums, yes, I believe
Yeah.
so. 2 walls.
So does it make 2 illusions?
Wait,
Or
increases
just
wall
like
length. I think it's that and the double wall, right? Yeah.
the wall length?
Or is it just one giant wall?
I think they removed the double wall because it looked pretty useless, and it just may be longer now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just longer now.
One
sure.
giant wall.
Yeah, just
Didn't it also
to make
used to-
sure.
I thought it made the illusions better, but I guess that might be old. It's
That was
just
a while
wall
ago.
length. Yeah, really, is it value for him to have the axe just to have a longer wall? Am I missing something? I don't know.
No, the length of it, so it's just longer. I guess.
know,
So
but
you can't walk around it. It's like either you're gonna come through this wall or you're not.
Yeah.
Come at me.
It certainly takes the whole lane. If you lay it appropriately, it's like you have no choice but to go through the wall to get into the fight. I guess I'm just like, yeah, the few extra inches over Ursa's, Agnum Scepter ultimate, and that cooldown reduction could have been nice.
Yeah, it's all about if you can get it on the Snaga. That's all that really matters. That's what's really doing all the DPS there.
I may be putting you on the spot with how this kind of interaction works, so apologies on that. But if, let's say, Ursa did have an Agnum Scepter for his Enrage, and he gets nullified, is he able to hit his ult at that point, or does Nullifier, like, beat out his Agnum's ulti?
Wait,
Or is Nullifier just a mute?
it only mutes
Items.
no spells.
Spells, sorry. Oh, yeah, it doesn't...
Right? No, it doesn't. No, sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking. That's the old one. It's only a debuff now. Like in terms of it just removes everything that it has. But I think Enrage, I don't know what it does to Enrage, because it'll just constantly like purge them. Like you can't glimmer them. It'll constantly remove his overpower.
Yeah.
But I think Enrage, if you use it, I don't know how that interaction. I mean, I think you still get Enrage because I think ultis.
Yeah, that
higher.
makes sense. The rage response doesn't make sense at all, but possibly using Nullifier on Enrage while it's happening, that could be interesting
Yeah,
to see.
he'll never be able to use overpower
Yeah.
because of it.
All right, well, here comes business now, creeping through this mid lane setup. There are wards nearby for EG. They may have even... They saw that smoke, it looks like. They frantically run up north and avoid the conflict.
Some nice rewards from them.
And business just playing this one until likely the Roche will respawn. It looks like it may respawn in under a minute time. Just kind of around the corner. They can kind of keep
really
EG
hard.
in base.
It's a really hard dogger game now. I mean, Darkseer's level 20. I mean, he's 24 actually, and he has the Ion Shell damage. So these illusions are like, they just melt now because of it.
Yeah.
Actually, the parallel walls.
Yeah, I saw it there too. I'm like, there's that parallel. I knew it was somewhere. It's a talent.
It used to be the Ags. But we changed it. The 400 AoE surge is actually insane though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want 2 walls? I think that surge is pretty nice.
Just hit your wall, Brax. Don't screw the parallel ones. I know you have an Ags, but
If he got the
just hit your
Ags,
wall.
I'm thinking he's getting double wall. So we'll see.
Fly actually has an Aghanims too. Never seen him this farm.
I guess it pays to just keep throwing coconuts out onto waves. Something. He's got some good economy under his belt. Maybe that Axe can do some deceptive damage in these fights if he finds himself able to lock himself into a corner, hidden away under the glimmer.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just kind of a bit of a stall. Roche is up now. They know with the courier, but it would feel safer if they can kind of get a fight. Oh! They go for a smoke, but at that moment, a jump in. Moo almost insta-deletes Crit. But Crit gets the save. He's at the low ground.
Go Roche, go Roche.
And now business double back. And likely beeline it for the pit. EG take the high road. Smoke.
Maybe about a Lincoln's. Is that
the
to
outpost.
use it on Enigma?
Oh, they know EG's going to be there. They're going to see the outpost go down. They're still wagering on trying to... Okay, nope, never mind. They're having second thoughts. Not quite enough timing for them to feel confident in safely securing the Roche, but now EG slowly swoop in, still under that smoke. The song going to be committed. The Doom BKB, he gets it onto Ryoya. He's looking to run him down. The heals are coming out from Kitrak where possible as Moo's able to trudge on and able to get the finish. Kunkka will end up falling. Spyback was snaking. Big fear. All comes out under the wall combo of Brax. It's all business here as they shut them down. Spyback forced out from Naga, but it may be too late. Where's my camera going? Come back to the pit. It's all business all day. Oh my God, beautiful setup right on the staircase.
It's over.
Damn.
Damn. Artur with the if they understand, they can just win the game here. Like, Artur's the only one that bought out. I know their spells are on cooldown. MB has another refresher. I think he's maybe waiting for a double BKB. They understand, you know, no one's buying out.
Nope.
Can just end the game here.
This is it. No Kunkka for 15. No Phoenix. She doesn't even have Egg. This is it. They're going in all the way. The GG just might be called right here and now. Wow, what a fight from business. Well played there. And that's it. They'll take game one of this 2-game series.
Wow.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Wow.
That's all. That was really
great.
Really nice comeback from BA. I think it just really came down to that Roshan. You know, initially, like, it was like mid-game, the first Roshan, they kind of ran away from it. EG ended up taking it, and then like Business just ended up taking a smart fight and not letting them hold this Aegis and Cheese and taking the fight, removing the Aegis and Cheese from them, and it's just like now there's just an awkward position where Business doesn't feel like they're pressured and that Naga's going to constantly outfarm them. And they just took some smart team fights. They came back from actually, 18k gold lead, right?
Yeah. No, that early game was all EG. It was pretty much a 3-lane winning for Evil Geniuses. But certainly a lot of credit to Business Associates. They recognize where their potential stands and what kind of fights they can take. They recognize when they need to kind of have a firm grasp on where the map control needs to be so that they have Roche within grasp on a certain situation. And God damn, that was just very well played by them, even considering how the early game went. And it just feeling like one of those typical games where Evil Genius are going to get away with just Naga farming up and then slowly just, you know, eating you alive. And here Business just hold the line. Good stuff.
I do gotta say, I haven't seen these highlight plays from Fear since like TI5. Wow.
Damn, he had 2 sick plays in that one for sure. Wonderful to see him on the Enigma, which was their opening pickup in that too. So whether it was the intention from the get-go or not, very well played by them. But that's just game number 1, folks. An exciting one there. I'm ready to see what game number 2 is going to be like. So why don't we throw it to a break, and when we come back, more Beyond the Summit Pro Series action coming your way.